everybody, it's me. Happy Talk to Me Tuesday. I did not post last week, mainly because I was I was busy, but I was kind of in the middle of projects, so I thought it would be kind of pointless to post when I didn't have anything done. And let's be honest, I was just lazy. Um, so I'm gonna try and be quick. I know I always say that, and they end up being 10-minute videos, but I'm gonna try to be quick. So there and back again, block of the month has finished. All the blocks are out. The layout has been released, and it looks so cool. And I was really excited to find out that apparently there's going to be a Lord of the Rings paper piecing project starting in January, which is really awesome, and that's probably gonna be so dangerous for me. Um, so I'm trying to play catch up with the there and back end blocks that I've missed. Um, so I finished the Arkenstone block, and I thought that it turned up turned out pretty cool. I really like the colors that I use, so lots of kudos need to go out to Clumsy Cord and OpenGen, who sent me all of these fabrics that I've been using. Um, this is like a tie-dyed. It's got mixes of blue and yellow and pink, so it kind of makes it look like a gemstone cotton light, which is a lot of fun. It's a little crooked, and the block turned out too big. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm sure it was my fault. But obviously it's a lot easier to trim down than it is to um, make it bigger. So I'll be working on that, but not right now. I'm gonna worry about playing catch up. I haven't done the cloaks block yet, and I need to do the big block in the center. But then I'll be ready to put it together. So I want to make sure that I stick with the deadline and get my quilt top done on time. I think I may have mentioned that there's a group on campus at my school who is doing a knitting drive where they're trying to make hats for babies at the local hospitals here in Charlotte. And so I got some more information on that, and apparently we're working with one of the local hospitals who's trying to make dozens and dozens and dozens of these little purple hats for Shaken Baby Syndrome Awareness Week, which is coming up really, really soon. And they want 70 hats from us by like next week or the week after that. And there's no, I mean, it's not going to happen. It's just, there's no way. They'll be lucky if they get 10 from us. And I hate that. It's sad. Um, but because that deadline came so fast and they haven't had a lot of time to get together, um, the group is going to still make hats after that deadline, and they won't have to stick to these really strict parameters. With these hats for Shaken Baby Awareness Week, they have to be this exact type of yarn in the exact color, made with this, this exact measurement of needle, and they have to be certain measurements and made a certain way, which is great, and they're easy. Honestly, I think they're going to look really ugly though. Apparently, they need to be made on size 8. Obviously, this is not a hat. I know that. Size 8 needles. Can't be any bigger, any smaller. It has to use this specific yarn, and it looks kind of blue here, but it's purple. It's a very nice shade of purple. It's really soft. It's I believe it's Caron, and it's the color is iris, and it's very soft, but it's hard to find because the hospitals have pretty much bought out the yarn, so that kind of put us back too. And it's essentially you knit on between 40 and 50 stitches, and just knit in a garter stitch for between 5 and 6 inches. They just say cast off, and then you're supposed to stitch a seam up the side, so you get a little tube, and then just like something like they just want you to tie a piece of yarn around the top. I think that's gonna look ugly as all get out. I think that's awful. I guess it's a lot faster than just doing an actual patterned hat, but I think that looks pretty. I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna try and get at least 2 more of these done by the deadline, but I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anyway, so that one is ready to be sewn up, and I'll start another one. But so there's that, and I went to the Renaissance Fair this last weekend, and I did not wear a costume, and it was very sad. So I need to work on that and get that going. I got some patterns pulled. I just need to go back to the back to the fabric store and get some fabric for that. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I finished my wall hanging for the Goblet of Fire craft swap. The mail out deadline was last Monday, or we were supposed to send it last Monday, but it was Columbus Day, so most things got sent the day after. My swap partner, I don't think she sent mine out yet, so I don't know when to expect mine, but I'm looking forward to that. But she got hers, and she really liked it, and so I finished that wall hanging, and I sent her the owl earrings. So I'm going to try to include a video of that. I took a little bit of footage just to show it off because I knew I was going to be sending it out and that I wouldn't have time to do a Talk Tuesday video. So I'll put that on there, and it turned out okay. Not exactly as I would have liked, but I mean, it was fine, and it seems like she liked it, so yay. So yeah, I am looking forward to everybody's videos. I hope everyone's doing well. There's a plague going around my school right now. I'm not sure if I'll be catching it, so keep our fingers crossed that that doesn't happen. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your October, and I will see you all on the TTMTs. Bye. Sorry, I wanted to show this craft before I sent it out. Probably through mail tomorrow. And you want to make sure that it gets to its recipient before the deadline. So, I was participating in a Harry Potter craft swap. This was the month of September swap, and it was themed Goblet of Fire. And so my recipient, I got a couple emails from her, and I tried to make a gift that would, would make sense for her. But I also needed to make sure that it made sense for Goblet of Fire. So I made a wall hanging, a quilted wall hanging, because I've kind of wanted to do that for a while now, and it turned out okay. I could definitely have done a lot of things better. I really need to work on binding. That was my problem with one of the last things that I worked on, but I did some binding on it. I thought it looked bad. And the thread that I used to bind it with was not the right color, which was stupid of me. Oh well. So here we go. Looks like this. And these are 3 blocks that are patterns that I got from Random Stitches. And it is quilts, and then on the back it has a place for to put a dowel rod so you can hang on the wall. And right here, it says Harry Potter Craft Swap, September 2012, Goblet of Fire by so we've got here, trying to show you some details. This is like a sunflower fabric. It's yellow, it's sunflower yellow, it's goldenrod color. And obviously the binding is, this is like a off-white thread, which, I should have used a golden thread, obviously. Every block has a border of that fabric on it, and that turned out fine, actually. That was not a big deal. We have the Hungarian horntail, and the lighting's bad in here. We got a mermaid. So yeah, it turned out okay. The tension with these blocks, especially these bottom 2 blocks, really was not great, and I need to figure out what's going on with my sewing machine because it's been that way for a while. This one turned out okay though. This wasn't really a big deal. But yeah, so it turned out pretty good, and hopefully she'll like it and it'll be something that she can use and put up somewhere. So I'm going to box that up and send it out tomorrow, hopefully after school. And yeah, so that's all I got.